Hi, welcome to my kitchen. My name's Larry, and this is Dad What's for Dinner, a stay-at-home dad's guide to home cooking. And if you're here, you're probably looking for some recipes, and I can help you out with that. This channel is all about me answering the question for the last 15 or so years about Dad What's for Dinner. And I try to answer that question almost every day. To that end, I have a box full of recipes, and I pull those out and I put them all together in a book that's going to be available at some point in the future, and that's what we're working on here today. So the first recipe I chose was something pretty simple, pancakes. And I know you're all saying, oh, whoa, pancakes are for breakfast. Well, sometimes breakfast is for dinner. And that's what we're going to do today. And we're going to be making pancakes. So here we go. First thing you're going to need is to measure out your dry ingredients. So once you have all your dry ingredients, you want to go ahead and combine them. That was our sugar, salt, and baking soda into our flour. And we're just going to mix that up with a fork to get it very well combined. Then we're going to start with the wet ingredients. So we want to combine all of our wet ingredients. We have our egg. We have our melted butter. Buttermilk. And the vanilla. And give that a quick mix. Get combined. And then we're going to combine the wet into the dry. I find that it works better if you use a spatula. You do you, but this is what works for me. You just want to keep folding it until there's no more dry flour. And then you're ready to move on to the fun part, which is the cooking. So first thing we need to do, obviously, is start the stove. You want to heat up the pan. Get your pan nice and hot. And then you can use your spray. And then we're going to do this by quarter cup. Kind of flatten your batter out. And everybody knows how to make pancakes, but this is how I do it. Spatula out. And then we're waiting. And we're waiting. See the bubbles start coming up. You want to look for the bubbles around the edge. So once you start seeing the edges crisp up a little bit, you want to check and see what the bottom looks like. It's not quite ready yet to flip. So we'll wait just a little bit longer. And once you see that the bottom is just starting to crisp up, slide your spatula under it and give it a flip. And if everything goes right, you got a nice golden brown side. And you give the other side a chance to catch up. And then we wait. And after a little bit, flip it back over, check. Make sure that it's done. And once it's done, you flip it out. Ordinarily, you wouldn't want to put these on the cooling rack, but my plan is to freeze these, so my daughter has them for breakfast this week. And give a little bit more oil. Rinse and repeat. And for those of you that in the comments are going to call me out, I know that you're going to say what I said for measurements doesn't match what I actually put in, and you're right. I doubled the recipe, but the recipe that I'll put online will be for the actual recipe, which makes about 12-ish pancakes. This is, like I said, I'm making them meal prep, so that's what we're doing. I hope you enjoyed this. This was my first attempt at a YouTube channel, so I hope you really enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a like, a share, and a follow. If you want to leave some comments, I'd be happy to read them and let me know how I'm doing. And hope that we can see you again soon and do some more recipes together. Thanks a lot.